Most people think muscles are just there to help you move, or maybe lift heavy things, but that's only a small part of their job. Every time your muscles contract, they release thousands of tiny chemical messages. Those messages spread throughout your body. Some travel to your heart, others reach your brain, some even communicate with your immune system, and some help control your metabolism. In other words, your muscles are constantly talking to the rest of your body, and they never stop, even during a simple walk, or while climbing a few stairs, or just standing up from a chair. It sounds almost impossible. How could the muscles in your legs possibly affect your brain, or your heart, or your immune system? The answer is surprisingly simple. Your body isn't a collection of separate parts, it's one connected system. Every organ is constantly sharing information. Your brain sends signals to your muscles. Your stomach tells your brain when you've had enough to eat. Your heart adjusts every time your activity changes. Nothing works alone. Everything is connected, and your muscles are one of the busiest messengers in your entire body. For decades, scientists believed muscles had one main job: to create movement. If you exercised, they became stronger. If you stopped moving, they became weaker. That seemed to explain everything. But it didn't. Researchers eventually noticed something strange. Active muscles were changing the behavior of organs all over the body, even organs that never moved. Your heart responded, your brain responded, your metabolism responded. Even your immune system changed. At first, scientists couldn't explain why. Then they discovered something remarkable. Your muscles weren't just producing movement, they were sending instructions, tiny chemical instructions, each one carrying a different message. Some helped control blood sugar, some helped reduce unnecessary inflammation, some supported your heart, others helped your brain work more efficiently. Suddenly, muscles looked very different. They weren't just helping you stay strong, they were helping your entire body stay healthy. And that's where things become really interesting, because these messages don't stay the same forever. As muscle begins to disappear, those signals begin to fade, and losing those hidden messages may be just as important as losing the muscle itself. Those tiny chemical messages actually have a name. Scientists call them myokines. Don't worry, you don't need to remember that word. Just think of them as tiny text messages sent by your muscles. Every time your muscles work, they press send, and every message has a different destination. Some head toward your brain. There, they help support memory, learning, and mental clarity. Others travel to your heart, helping it work more efficiently. Some reach your blood vessels, helping them relax, so blood flows more easily. Others communicate with your immune system, helping it know when to fight and when to calm down. Some even reach your fat cells, helping your body manage energy instead of simply storing it. It's almost like your muscles are managing a group chat with the rest of your body, and every organ is listening. Now imagine what happens when those messages become quieter. This is exactly what starts happening as we get older. Beginning around our 30s, most people slowly start losing muscle. Not overnight, not even in a single year. It happens so gradually that most people never notice. Until one day, carrying groceries feels heavier. Getting up from the floor takes more effort. Climbing stairs leaves you breathing harder. Most people think they're simply getting older, but that's only part of the story. As muscle disappears, those helpful messages begin disappearing too. Your heart receives fewer signals. Your brain receives fewer signals. Your metabolism receives fewer signals. Little by little, your entire body loses some of the communication that helped keep everything running smoothly. It's like a city where thousands of important emails suddenly stop arriving. Nothing fails immediately, but small problems begin appearing everywhere. Your body becomes less efficient. Recovery takes longer. Blood sugar becomes harder to control. Inflammation becomes easier to trigger. Energy slowly starts fading. And because all of this happens over many years, most people never connect it to the muscle they quietly lost. But here's the surprising part. This communication system doesn't simply disappear forever. In many cases, it can become active again, and turning it back on may be much easier than most people think. So, how do you turn this muscle switch back on? The good news is that your muscles don't care how old you are, they care whether you use them. Every time you challenge your muscles, they respond, and those chemical messages start flowing again. You don't need to become a bodybuilder. You don't need to spend hours in the gym. You just need to give your muscles a reason to work, a brisk walk, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, working in the yard. Even simple body weight exercises, push ups, squats, resistance bands, light dumbbells, all of these tell your muscles, I'm still using you. And your muscles answer back, not just by becoming stronger, but by sending more of those helpful messages throughout your body. There's another piece that many people overlook. Your muscles can't rebuild themselves without the right building materials. That's where protein becomes so important. Every meal is another opportunity to repair, rebuild, and protect your muscle. Sleep matters too, because while you're sleeping, your body does most of its repair work. It's rebuilding muscle, making new proteins, recovering from the work you did during the day. Exercise, protein, sleep, these three work together. Take one away, and the whole system becomes less effective. The biggest mistake is waiting until muscles are already gone, because rebuilding muscle takes longer than keeping it. The good news is that it's never too late to start. Study after study has shown that people in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s can still build stronger muscles. And stronger muscles mean stronger chemical signals, better balance, better blood sugar control, a healthier heart, a sharper brain, and a body that's better prepared for the years ahead. So, the next time you go for a walk, climb a flight of stairs, or finish a strength workout, remember this. You're not just building muscle, you're sending thousands of tiny messages telling your entire body to stay healthier for a little longer. And that may be one of the most powerful ways to influence how fast you age. If you learned something new today, let us know in the comments. And if you want to discover more of the hidden systems that quietly control your health and longevity, make sure to subscribe, because your body has many more secrets waiting to be uncovered.